Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutane Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Desatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktarunda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukham Karoti Vachalam Bhammam Nandati Yat Kripatam Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarine. Hare Krishna. So today we'll see verse number 20 of chapter 5, Karma Yoga, action in Krishna consciousness. So let us chant the shloka. Na prarushayet priyam prapya
न प्रहृष्येत् प्रियं प्राप्य
no dvijet prapya cha priyam cha apriyam
नोद्विजेत् प्राप्य च प्रियं
stira buddhi asa mudho
स्थिरबुद्धिरसम्मूढो
Brahmavid Brahmani Stita
ब्रह्मविद् ब्रह्मणि स्थितः
Na Prarushayet Priyam Prapya
न प्रहृष्येत् प्रियं प्राप्य
No Dvijet Prapya Cha Priyam
नोद्विजेत् प्राप्य च प्रियं
Tira Buddhir Sammudho
स्थिरबुद्धिरसम्मूढो
Brahmavid Brahmani Stita.
ब्रह्मविद् ब्रह्मणि स्थितः
Please chant.
न प्रहृष्येत् प्रियं प्राप्य नोद्विजेत् प्राप्य च प्रियं स्थिरबुद्धिरसम्मूढो ब्रह्मविद् ब्रह्मणि स्थितः
न प्रियसेत् प्रियं प्राप्य नो नो विजेत् प्राप्य च प्रियं स्थिरबुद्धिर् असम्मुद्धो ब्रह्मविद् ब्रह्मणि स्थितः
न प्रहृष्येत् प्रियं प्राप्य नोद्विजेत् प्राप्य चाप्रियं स्थिरबुद्धिरसम्मूढो ब्रह्मविद् ब्रह्मणि स्थितः.
Hey, thank you very much. So let us see translation and purport. A person who neither rejoices upon achieving something pleasant nor laments upon obtaining something unpleasant, who is self-intelligent, who is unbewildered, and who knows the science of God is already situated in transcendence. Purport. The symptom of self-realized person are given herein. The first symptom is that he is not illusioned by the false identification of the body with his true self. He knows perfectly well that he is not this body but is a fragmental portion of Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is therefore not joyful in achieving something, nor does he lament in losing anything which is related to his body. This steadiness of mind is called sthira buddhi, self-intelligent sthira buddhi. He is therefore never bewildered by mistaking the gross body for the soul, nor does he accept body as permanent and disregard the existence of soul. This knowledge elevates him to the situation of knowing the complete science of absolute truth, namely Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavad. He thus knows his constitutional position perfectly well without falsely identifying to become one with the Supreme in all respect. This is called Brahman realization or self realization. Such steadily consciousness is called Krishna consciousness. So, Krishna, yesterday's sloka we saw that a person who is situated in sameness, or that sameness is with respect to presence of super soul in everybody's all living beings. So if such a person is situated, then he has already conquered Sargo. The word was Sargo, means the material existence, and the material existence is start and finish. And so, thus, such a person is already situated in Brahman, or he is already liberated in this current body. Brahman means no existence of misery, and the misery is also illusion, because we only feel misery or, for example, joy in this today's shloka when we identify with this body, or we think this is body, and so whatever results we get in relation to the body may illusion us by having different emotions, becoming happy or becoming sad, all these emotions. So the main and also such a person is what stira buddhi, and Srila Prabhupada mentions in the purport, his mind is steady. Asamudo, it does not get bewildered. He's fixed because his sthira buddhi is fixed. Brahmavit, he knows the supreme, who is the supreme. Such a person is situated in Brahmani, or transcendence. So um, this comes after true knowledge. True knowledge is true, our real knowledge or real identification, not this body but soul. Right? When we recognize the soul and super soul, then we don't worry about the things related to body. So, for example, if you have a higher goal or higher purpose, then you don't worry about the small things. So, for example, a person may be joining in the company at a level of, say, starting engineer or junior engineer, but over the period of time he goes to position of, say, manager, where he's managing 10 or 15 junior engineers. So when he goes to that position of manager, his work nature is changed. So when he was junior engineer, he may be working at a level of file or computer or storing, etc. But when he is at a manager level, he does not work at that level. So he works at managing these engineers. And then the engineers are responsible for doing these small works. So when same person goes to the higher level, he does not get involved into small things. Or even if there are few problems in the small things, he's not much bothered. He's concerned, but he's not bothered. Means he's not disturbed by those things. He wants those things to be in order, but still he's not disturbed if there is a problem, because his focus is different. Right? So similarly, when we have higher goal, then uh, we are not much concerned about the small problems. So so the real knowledge also means that if I keep any goal in this material world, then that is temporary. It may not last for eternal. So even if I have a goal that I will start my own company, and then I start working towards it, I may establish my company, but that company will not go with me always. If I die, I have to go alone, not with that company. So in a way, it is temporary. But the person who is in sameness, he has conquered the sargo, the start and end, or the temporary nature, birth and death. So he is not interested, or he's not interested in material goals, or in other way, he is more interested in the spiritual goal, the ultimate goal, which is beyond this material world. So when this person focuses on the goal which is beyond the material world, then whatever happens in this material world, he may be connected with it, but he is not disturbed by it, or he is not concerned. So there may be problems, and there may be no problems some situations. So he's not much get involved in it because the goal is higher, it's beyond the material things. So as a sadhak state, so such person like this is a person who is liberated in the body. So we may not be in that situation, or we may not understand what exactly is that. Theoretically is okay, but practically. So at sadhana stage, how we can apply this, right? How this sloka can help us. So uh, at least we can observe how I am, um, how my mood or my approach changes as per my surrounding situation, or as per the results I get. So, for example, if something happens, that is not as per my expectation, or that is as per, or that is against my will, or that is against the standard process, then I get disturbed. Why this thing happened? Why such person did such a thing? Why he don't do like this? Why she don't? She is like this. So all these things means we are identifying with the body. Or if we get something good results, and then we feel, oh, I have done this because of my hard work. These results have come. So all these thoughts, all these sentences, when they come to our mind, we should understand that it is because of our identification with the body, when we are thinking at the bodily level. So when we observe this, that okay, so I observe, okay, I'm getting disturbed by something. So at least we have to recognize that I am getting disturbed, and we have to acknowledge, yeah, I am at still at a level where I cannot detach myself with apart from the body, or I am too much attached to the body. So at least when we understand that, after that we at least should give endeavor to detach ourselves from that situation. Detach means detach in a way that you are not disturbed. So when you are not disturbed by anything like this, then you can say, oh, now I am becoming detached. Because one of the way to do this is, you have to set higher goals, and higher purpose. You have to look at the higher purpose, then the small things will not bother you. So this is at the sadhana stage, that we can do to notice and overcome those situations, so that at least we get apply the knowledge, and we come to level of goodness by applying the knowledge. But the self-realized person, he is already in that situation. He is not identifying with the body. So whatever Krishna mentioned in this shloka is natural for that person. So Arjuna, being a very learned person and a kshatriya, Krishna is telling him, you understand yourself by your real knowledge, your real identity, and then you work, then you do your dharma, so you will not be disturbed. So even if you win in the war, or lose in the war, or you kill somebody, or your somebody gets killed, you will not be disturbed, because you know your real identity. So similarly, when we do our regular activities, job and everything, we should try to remember these shlokas, that I am not exactly this body. So I should not get disturbed whatever happens around me. And when we try to do this, we slowly start applying the knowledge, and then Krishna helps us to give higher realizations. So Krishna will tell more about us, a person who is in this consciousness, or who is in real knowledge, in next few shlokas. So we'll continue to see these shlokas tomorrow also, and we will try to see if we can really apply these teachings in our life to be sthira buddhi, not getting disturbed. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So anyone wants to add anything or point out anything? Little bit kafun. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for joining.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna,
very
thank
much for
you.
joining. Hare Krishna.